All done fussing over there? Then head over to the hangar bay and I'll get you sorted out for lunch. Hey, the captain had to sell off some gear to pay the bills, so our selection of suits is a little strapped right now. Feeling snug in there? Sorry about the smell. I had to clean the last pilot out with a pressure washer. I know moving around in a Pioneer suit is old news to a rock crusher like you, but the Gunhead here has some special modifications. I hot-rodded the thruster jets for better vertical mobility, trying to get a feel for the propulsion. Just be mindful of the fuel cell gauge. I also added vector gimbals for quick directional boost. Be sure to use them to dodge an incoming fire. Speaking of firepower, you've got 4 weapon hardpoints to deal with whatever Grimblies are out there waiting for you in the dark. Good! Next up, try the ram spike for when things get a little too close and personal. Alright, so for each mission, I'll leave you some tech we got the licenses for. Pick it up to see what you got this time. Pop off a few of those suits. Don't worry about the ammo in the hangar. It's all just simulated in here. That's it! You're ready to rumble! Hangar depressurized and mission light is green. Bring back my suit in one piece, or I'm sending your next of kin the repair bill. The gear with the key codes can be used to open up locked doors. Or you can just go big and blow up the door system instead. That's what I... Whoa! Watch out for those alarms! In preparation for salvage jobs, the client seeded the fleet with these handy supply pods. I never got the memo for an inventory list, so I guess each one will be a little surprised. I sent ahead some of these repair pods just in case you need to patch up my suit. If for emergency use only, though, it ain't easy to restock these things. Oh, boy, do I love high-caliber cannons. They make pretty good can openers, if you know what I mean. Ah, this supply pod has some good gear in it. Your suit has limited equipment slots for stuff you can use. Some items are passive upgrades, others will need to be triggered. Just make sure you read the manual. This here is the license terminal. If we fork out the fees, our client will add new goodies to pick up from their supply pods. And we still don't have any say as to what each pod will contain, so it's a bit of a crapshoot as to what you'll find in there. At least when you buy the license, they're kind enough to throw in the first one for free. Rockets always remind me of something. Like beautiful birds taking flight. I gotta say, you're handling yourself pretty well out there, kid. Don't let it get to your head, though. My Gunhead is the one doing all the heavy lifting, after all. Now, this'll spruce up the old Gunhead nicely. Good thing we're fighting robots. A good old EMP pulse will shut them right down. I went through the pre-flight inspection 3 times, so if anything rattles loose, it ain't my fault. I just loaded up my special reserve munitions into the Gunhead's hoppers. You find some nice targets out there, will you? What's better than 1 gun? How about 6 strapped together? Hey, this looks like a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Hey, we're going on the offensive to take down a target specimen. I'll warm up the Gunhead. Hey, it looks like the fly knocked out the spider. Now, can we torch this place? It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Hey, can you be a little more careful out there? I don't want to spend all my smoke breaks buffing out dents. No, my suit! If you don't make it back, I'll be sure to give my condolences to your hamster. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned slug thrower for when you need to punch holes in things. Hey, these are some killer aftermarket parts here. Oh, hey, my correctional officer used to call himself Python. But after a little incident with a shiv, we started calling him Inchworm. Good work. The Python has lost magnetofield cohesion. All we have to do now is pick up all the pieces. Oh, jeez. Hope I can fix that. Energy weapons like this are a real pain to calibrate. Try not to smack the lens out of alignment, will you? Oh, would you look at the guns on that tyrant? I've never seen anything so beautiful in all of my life. I'm so sorry. I'm getting a little choked up here. Coming up on a target specimen here. It could be hiding out in any one of these ships. Intel shows we'll be going up against some heavy opposition in these next few ships. Better break out the big guns and have some fun! Juggernaut target signature locked in. Judging by the residuals, this fella looks like a big one. The old gunhead's polished up and ready to spit fire. Scrap the mission, we're dead in the water. So, we're going after an alien matriarch. You mean to tell me all these ugly critters got an even uglier mama, and an even uglier papa, and even uglier siblings, and even uglier kids, and even uglier grandparents, and even uglier friends, and even uglier family members of those friends? They're calling this thing the Observer? Sure doesn't sound very menacing to me. What's it gonna do? Give us the evil eye? They're really calling this thing the Kraken? Who do they think we are? Peg-legged salty sea dogs. Hey, a super-sized shotgun. Nukes? I thought these were banned. Oh well. The intel brief says this Juggernaut target is some kind of fleet enforcement unit. Sounds like judge, jury, and executioner all in one killer package. Twice the targets means you'll have to bring twice the firepower. That's just basic math. Whew. For a second, I didn't think you'd pull that off. Hopefully these Gemini things don't have any more relatives.